Hello everyone, this is the Hidden Hat and welcome to my channel. I have decided to start a trading series to share with you guys and show you how you can turn relatively small Roblox items that are not very high in value to big items over the course of time. Now, trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Trading is not a way to make 100,000 Robux magically appear in your account overnight. However, if you are willing to put in the work, the time and do the research, trading can be a very effective way to get rich on Roblox. Now, first and foremost, to start trading and to access the trade system, you're going to need Roblox Premium, which costs $5 a month. I do not currently have it, but I'll get it later today. Now, say you have Premium, but you're still going to need an initial investment if you do not already have some limiteds on your account. Now, this initial investment should not be very high because it's pretty much pointless to invest huge amounts of real-life money into Roblox. However, I would recommend you start with around 2.5k Robux. If you go for lower, then it's going to be a very hard time for you in the first 2 to 3 weeks of trading. Now, let's go to the catalog. And we're going to go to collectibles, which are limiteds, all collectibles, and sort them by price, low to high. As you can see here, there are a lot of limiteds that are cheap. 600 Robux, 700, 800 Robux, and so on. X, Gucci limiteds, noob assists, all sorts of stuff. Now, those items may be cheap, but they're hard to trade and hard to make profit with. It's hard to find people who are willing to send you good trades for those items. It's going to be hard to make profit with them. Also, you are only going to be able to send trades to people who also have very cheap items, so it cuts off a lot of your possibilities. You can only send trades to so many people. Now, you go a few pages up, and you're gonna see some items in the 2k range that look pretty decent. Not all of them, of course, which brings me to the next level. Demand. High and low demand. Now, items on Roblox usually have either low demand or high demand, at least when it comes to smalls. Now, what you want to do is to avoid low demand items like the plague. What are low demand items? Low demand items are items people do not really want. They're items that you would not wear on your character. They're items you would not want to have in your inventory. So, for example, I'm going to highlight a few low demand items here. The Desert Warrior, for example, or maybe the Ice Snake Shades, or maybe the Alien Bird Soldier. You get the point. They don't look that nice. They don't look attractive. They don't really give you any reason to buy them. Now, if we go even deeper, let's click such a very bad demand item, like the Ice Snake Shades. Now here, you're going to see the wrap graph, which is not relevant at the moment. And here you're going to see those dots, those columns over here. Now, those columns show you how many times this item sells in a day. Now, in this case, if you hover your mouse over those columns, you'll see numbers 2, 5, 1, and so on. This signals that the item only sells once or twice a day, which is not good. It means not a lot of people want this item. Also, you can see a lot of breaks between those columns. It means there are a lot of days when this item does not sell at all, which again is a very bad sign. You should stay away from an item with a graph that looks like this. On the other side, let's go to a high demand item, and we're going to pick, for example, you could do this for any item of any value, it doesn't really matter. We can take the CrazyBot 10,000, which is a high demand item. Here you can see it sells 30, 40, 20 times a day. This means a lot of people want this item and a lot of people are buying it. This also means that a lot of people are willing to trade for this item, and some people may even overpay for it if you have it in your inventory. So stick with high demand items at first. Low demand items also have their purpose, but that's something for later on, and it's going to be useful when you have a bit more in value. At the beginning, I would suggest staying away from low demand items as a whole. They're not going to do you any good as a beginner. Now that you know that you have to make an initial investment, first of all, you just pick one of those high demand items. It doesn't really matter which, because at this value, as long as it is high demand, you're in the green. So if I were to pick one, I would pick, for example, the golden evil eye, or the green goof, or the blue goof, the explosion, the sailing hat, one of those manic bot faces, one of those ultimate dragon faces. If we go a bit higher, you could see items like the neon green equinox, or items like the golden crown, the violet equinox, and so on. Items that a lot of people love to wear. Of course, from this price range, the branches, the ever-loved branches by the Roblox community, are the best option. And that item trades and sells like warm bread. So yeah, the sinister branches. Here is an example of a very high demand item. As you can see, it sells 60, 70, 80, even 150 times a day. This is probably one of the best items to start trading with. So I would definitely recommend this one. It's probably the item I will buy myself to start trading with. Now that we've established what low and high demand items are, I'm going to close this video here and start a new video once I finally get premium and buy an item. I'm going to walk you through all the rules, all the tips and tricks with trading, how to use certain tools to give you an edge over other traders, and so on. I'm also going to give you a very large overview on what trades I do, what trades I decline, why I decline them, why certain trades are good and why certain trades are bad. Just remember, get an item that you would like to actually wear on your character and that other people would like to wear as well. It's going to make your life way easier when starting to trade. I hope you'll stick with me on this channel and we'll go through this journey together of trading, and hopefully at the end of this series, whenever that may be, we'll all have some very nice items in our inventories. Until next time, Hidden Hat out.